Slow pokes. All right.
Whoa! Are we live? Can
We're live, yeah.
We're live. What's up, everybody?
We're on 3 or 4 platforms. Oh, we got some people.
Oh, hello, everybody.
Got some Facebook
Hello,
folks.
everybody, with my mic on. Hello. I am just doing one quick thing on my phone, but please welcome to the request stream. Throw some things in the chat that you want me to make. First person to say something that I want to make will probably get made. I'm not terribly picky. Something fun.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go, guys.
3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, a lot of people. Hello, everybody. Hello. Please let me know what you want to see.
And so we've got we're dancakes.com/live if you want to help us out and donate, and also get yourself a guaranteed pancake and get yourself a nice pretty photo of the pancake. But hey, you got Becca's
Becca's here.
Yeah. Rahab's here.
You want to put me on the overhead so I can start doodling? Oh, someone said golden retriever
Pumpkin. Golden retriever pumpkin.
Golden retriever puppy. That's a great request. I'm gonna make a little golden retriever, I think.
Hey, Sky Kid's here.
Sky Kid. Woo! Hello, everybody. Salutations and good morn. We're gonna do a golden retriever puppy. It's gonna be a quick little warm up, but in the meantime, while I do that, please throw in what you want to see. I am happy to take a few free requests in the chat, but Ben, tell them what happens when they want to get their request prioritized.
All right, so here's the deerles garage. So if you go to dancakes.com/live.
Ben, I'm sorry, I don't have a heating element. Where is that?
Oh yeah, you might need.
I might need to heat up the girdle.
So if you go to dancakes.com/live, there is a form on that site that you can fill out and put in a request for whatever you want. You can upload a picture. Be very detailed descriptions. You can have us shout people out. And bonus, we will take a picture of it and post it on our website for all the world to see, including you especially, since it's your pancake. And you can donate. You can get that for anywhere, any donation over $1.
Yeah, that's any donation, any price, as long as you know you're not being a sassy pants and giving us 2 cents.
Well, it's impossible. They can't give us.
Oh,
yeah.
As long as they don't try.
They can try all day.
But yeah, guys, any donation, and we will prioritize your request. I'm happy to take a few from the chat, but I will warn you, as soon as those donations start coming in, they do not stop. So I would definitely recommend hitting that link that Ben might have just dropped or is going to drop.
I'm going to drop it right now.
It's going to drop it right now.
It's in the description. It's about to be in the chat.
And if you click on that link, you can donate, help us keep the lights on. We were an events company, and well, we still are. There's just not a lot of demand for in-person events anymore for some reason. I can't remember why. But you can help us out and get whatever you want made. Maya asks how we're doing. I'm doing okay. I'm having a good morning.
Yeah, no complaints here. Just yeah, got to the studio earlier. I forgot to pronunciate words today.
Me too.
Enunciate, man. But yeah, I got to the studio early today. Was doing some prep work for a pancake I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Oh, miss you too, Maya. And yeah, then I made some batter, and Dana showed up, and here we are.
I just walked in off the street.
Yep, that's where Dana lives.
The street, right outside of Hank's house. He will not give me a room.
We get lots of boxes here, so like she's fine.
Boxes. It's still warm out.
Yeah, we got at least another month before it gets dicey.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna change?
No, but like it's just a month before it gets dicey. Doesn't
Oh.
For you, not for...
Oh, okay, you're just... Okay.
Yeah, not for us. We're fine.
I'm just kidding. I live in a house that is lovely.
Is it a house now? Are you in a house now or is it still an apartment?
No, it's a house.
Oh.
You
I knew you moved. Well, I knew you moved, but I didn't know exactly.
Oh.
I didn't know the new digs.
That's fine. Yeah, no, it's a house, and it is very lovely, and I fell into a very fortunate situation where I split the rent with roommates, and so I'm not paying what I could pay with my salary, but can't anymore because...
What salary?
Yeah, that's what I mean. My salary went away. I was like, well, place I was living was lovely, but I could pay for it when I had money. All right. Golden Retriever puppy. That is almost here. Ben, we got any good requests coming in? I'm about ready to start another.
We don't have any donations yet, and that's totally fine. So let me scroll through here and see what was in the chat. See, there was a butterfly. There was a Maples pig off Gravity Falls.
Oh, cute. Waddles, I think is his.
Yeah. Dr. Waddles. Bobby in the shop.
Bobby in the shop.
Yeah. Where are you at, Bobby?
In the shop.
Oh.
Oh. All right, Golden Retriever puppy is going to be flipped soon. Thank you for the first request. Hello everybody. Hi Xavier. Hi Bobby. Hi Rahab. We got a lot of regulars here. Maya. What would you say they were? Waddles, and what was the other request?
Waddles or a butterfly?
Butterfly?
The butterfly was, I think they had in parentheses, what was it? In a mosaic style, question mark?
Oh.
As from Becca.
That sounds fun.
What's up, Emily?
How we doing today, guys? Drop a butterfly emoji if you're feeling like a cool kid. And drop, what's the opposite of a butterfly? Crocodile.
There
if
we
you're
go.
Feeling a little down.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. I don't know. Butterflies got that dinosaur feel.
You got that dinosaur vibe.
They do.
What would be the opposite of a butterfly? I'm gonna Google that and I want to see what the answer
You're
is.
gonna Google what's the opposite of a butterfly?
Yeah.
Have they done studies?
Let's see what of a butterfly. Oh, well, they got what's the opposite of butterflies, like the feeling.
Despair.
Hello from Indonesia. What's up, No Script from Indonesia? Opposite of butterflies: calmness, ease, assurance, confidence.
No, that's synonymous with butterfly.
No, butterflies is being nervous.
Oh, you're saying tummy butterflies.
Yeah. That's because that's what came up when I looked up for the opposite of butterfly. Yeah, nothing. It all has to. I guess it's up to us to determine what the opposite of a butterfly is.
I said crocodile because butterflies are in the air. Crocodiles are close to the ground and are in the water. I also thought butterflies remind me of like warmth, and crocodiles are like colder.
They're cold-blooded. What's up, Emily? You're on YouTube now. You were on Facebook earlier. What's going on? You're quantum chatting, two places at once.
I hope y'all like monarch butterflies.
I hate monarch butterflies.
Except I could be a normie and put orange because those are very lovely butterflies, but I think those are kind of like the standard butterfly that most people think of, so I'm gonna go a little off the beaten path.
You're gonna flutter off the beaten path and
Bet.
Yeah.
That one.
There we go. Sky Kid's back. He's got his headphones in.
Sick.
My headphones are currently off. I checked our sound and then I take them off because I don't want to listen to myself.
Maya, I'm sorry you're feeling crocodile today. If you want to talk about it, let us know. Thank you guys so much. We've got quite a crowd today. It's lovely to see all of you guys. Again, feel free to throw in some requests into that chat, but for real, if you want something personalized and or prioritized, as in we'll start it immediately, please feel free to throw dollars at us.
Looks like we got our first donation of the evening.
Thank you so much to whoever donated.
Yeah, from Everly. Let's see. I might have to log into the website and see what they wanted because some of the things changed and I think not all the information carried over.
Are we still on the overhead though? I'm about to flip the puppy.
Yeah.
Cool. I know we had that issue with if you open another browser, it changes cameras.
I figured it out.
Sick.
Some dumb setting that got ticked on somehow.
So why would you ever need that?
I don't remember.
Who's like, I need to change the camera, quick, open Bing. All right, we ready? 1, 2, 3. A pupper.
Look at it. Look
Happy.
at that pupper.
Wow.
All right, let's see. Let's look at this order.
Thank you for that request. I just got an email. Does that mean we got another donation just now?
It's certainly.
Wow.
Let's see. All right, so Everly.
Sky Kid, thank you. I think that was an epic flip too. All right, what now?
All right, so Everly, the information on your request didn't come through. So what did you have in mind for your request?
Did we get another?
We did not.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, until we get that. Everly, let us know what you requested. In the meantime, I'm gonna do something really simple unless you answer, and then I'll just jump on that, but this is gonna take like no time.
So Bobby in the shop asked how we make the batter. It's just add water batter with food coloring gel, so same thing that Mabel's pig.
Oh, guess what I'm doing?
Hey, look at that. And thank you for your donation, Everly. I'm about to...
Thank you. Very kind.
I'm about to fix the thing that caused the stuff not to come through. Let's see. All right, let me double check just to make sure. Let's see if it should still come through. I'm gonna put in a donation real quick just to see if everything looks kosher.
Just so you guys know, I'm about to flip this butterfly. Just 1 second. I just got another email.
No worries, Sky Kid. Okay. Oh, we did. Okay, so we got... That's the Everly. Okay, and that one. Okay, so Everly, and then the one that I just put in.
Am I in the overhead bin?
You are. You are definitely in the overhead.
Cool. You ready for the butterfly?
Having trouble donating the website. So are you on the dancakes.com/live?
Yeah, why don't you click that, drop that link again. You can't donate through any of the platforms. You have to go to the website. If you're having issues on the website, then maybe explain what they are. Ben will be able to help you.
Having issues. So Emily had to donate through Venmo. What's going on with the website? No.
So sorry about that, Emily. Feel free to let me know what you wanted, and then I'm happy to jump on it, since it's obvious you're trying to donate. Just go ahead and let me know. We try to take care of anyone who's having issues.
Ah, good. Yeah, Emily's Diva's and my friend. So like I know her. I trust her.
Who's that?
Emily.
Oh, cool beans.
So.
Did we have another donation after Waddles?
Let's see. We did not. So whatever. Bobby's having trouble donating too. Man.
Yo.
What is happening?
Guys, I'm gonna doodle something really quick. Sorry about the issues, but feel free, if you're trying to donate, just drop a message in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, honor system, please.
Let's see here. What is... Okay, yeah, there's definitely an error. So now I gotta figure out why.
Is it out of stock?
Shouldn't be, though. Double check. I mean, that wouldn't cause this error, though. But,
oh. But again, guys, don't want to keep you waiting. If you've said already that you're trying to donate, please drop what you want in the chat, and I'm happy to hop on it.
Okay.
Sorry again for the technical issues, guys. Stuff like this just kind of happens sometimes with all the...
It's my fault.
Yeah, well, you know, it's a lot of different kinds of traffic to the website, and Ben has been amazing getting this website going, but it's still a...
Stuff still happens.
Yeah, it's not like we've got some big company running our website.
It's just me.
You're talking to the tech person right now, not me. Sorry, not tech person, website person.
I'm a full stack developer.
Yes.
I run the back end and the front end. That could be taken out of context.
Uh-oh. Just go ahead and record the live stream right there. Well, people seem to like the dragon distraction, so... Doing my best to keep you guys entertained. Again, did you guys did they throw out their requests if they tried to? I know you're trying to do like 8,000
things.
Yeah,
no, let's see. Oh, Bobby. Ben, are you the computer guy? I am the computer guy. Let's see. Didn't see anything. But yeah, anyone that put in a request, that was having trouble requesting, that was trying to donate, feel free to drop what you wanted in the chat here.
Are we sure they haven't? I've said that like a few times. I would have thought they would have by now.
I didn't see anything. I scrolled up. Could be wrong.
Okay. I believe that was Bobby in the shop and Emily. Was that the people?
Yeah.
Okay. Bobby in the shop and Emily, please let us know. I don't want to keep you guys waiting unless you're content to wait, in which case we'll make sure we'll take care of you by the end of the stream, absolutely. But
okay, I think
we got waddles though. I'm on the overhead.
yeah, you shouldn't. Let me double check, but like it, yeah, still.
Are we ready? Everly, this one's for you. Thank you so much for your donation. Always extremely appreciated, you guys. 1, 2, 3. Oops, looks like I forgot one tiny detail. There's a spot around the eye. Fix it.
Alright, so that's that. Now I gotta fix the
Chris, Chris on Facebook asks, is there like a class where we could learn how to do stuff like this? Absolutely. We have, well, I'm not sure when our next class is coming up, but we definitely do online classes. We also have tutorials available. Ben, I don't know if you want to explain like tutorials and stuff.
So we got some tutorials up on the website. So so if you go to dancakes.com and /tutorials or just tutorials on the menu, we've got some like a Dancakes 101 that gives you like the basic rundown how to do pancake art. It's also got we've also got like some Pokemon tutorials up there. Gives you a step-by-step run through how to do Pokemon, and we got some others that are in the works. And I think we're sort of figuring out how we want to do the tutorials. So let's see, we got donation from Becca, looks like.
Cool.
But yeah, we have those right now, and it has all the stuff you needed to like get started doing pancake art. The 101 especially. It'll get you pointed in the right direction. All right. So hey Dana and Ben, could you please make a pancake of my father? Could you please add a little more gray hair? He's older now. And make the tie out of crazy colors instead of the boring red he's wearing. LOL.
What make crazy colors? The clothes?
His tie.
Cool.
So Becca, the image upload is being silly right now. So if you could send the image to this email I'm about to send you. I sent it to everybody, but like this just Becca and Becca alone. If you want to send an email of the image to that email, we will get that so we can have a reference. And I'm gonna fix the upload thing real quick.
Still not seeing Emily and Bobby in the shop saying what they wanted. Again, guys, I mean, I'll say this just one more time. I'm just making sure that you guys don't feel neglected. But Bobby and Emily were trying to donate, and it wasn't working. And I'd be happy to take care of you because I trust that you were trying to donate. So please let me know what you want. I'm happy to make something for you really quick. Unless, of course, you want to wait, but feel bad that there were issues at all. So.
Yeah, Emily and Bobby, if you want to send your request to that email address as well.
Yeah. Or they could just drop it in the text if it's.
Yeah, if they've got a picture.
If it's like a loved one, then please.
Yeah.
Send that to the email.
And
in the meantime, someone asked for a ladybug, so I'm just making simple little stuff until I get my next. Sounds like we've got 3 donations in the works.
Nice. All right.
Cool, Becca. We'll be on the lookout. Thank you. Said she's sending that picture.
Okay, cool. That should hop into the studio email.
That is probably it. I'm going to go ahead and open it on my end. Oh, yeah. I got it, Becca. What a handsome man. Someone asked for a ladybug in the chat, so I just knocked out a very cute little one.
Nice. Alright, so that's...
Alright, we got this Spyro knockoff looking dragon. Are we ready? Overhead's good?
Overhead's good.
Cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Ready. Bobby in the shop, is that your donation request? A cat and a pumpkin? I'm happy to do that. Ben's gonna let you know what's going on with the website. But in the meantime, if you're trying to donate and didn't get it, I'm happy to make that. I will do, I guess, how would I... Wait, Xavier said overhead not good.
Overhead not good? Oh, what happened? Why did it switch?
Whoa, I'm gonna flip it, you guys! Oh my god! Wow, I just flipped it.
What happened?
All caps, overhead not good! Sorry, Xavier, but that's really funny. Like, no!
Yeah, okay, why?
Also, I'd like to respond to some comments I saw really quickly. Oh, Ben, can you scroll up when you get a second? I think I just saw Emily's request. Cool. Okay,
Centaur.
Emily. Centaur.
Yes.
Good request.
Heck
Centaur and a
yeah.
cat and a pumpkin. So I think Becca's donation came in after theirs. So for fairness, I think I'm gonna... It was Emily, and then it was Bobby in the shop, and then it was Becca.
Becca loves your shirt.
Thank you! I just ordered this. I don't usually wear statement tees, but I saw this on one of my favorite reviewers, and I loved it. Are we on the overhead?
We are on the overhead.
Cool.
For sure on the overhead.
Did you even check last time?
I did, and then I checked the time before last, and I was like, all right, I haven't changed anything, so why would it move? But it did.
So what you're saying is you didn't check.
No, the time before last I did, but yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
But yeah, Becca, I hope that's okay. These guys donated first, so I'm gonna get to them, but I'll get to yours really quickly. It shouldn't be that crazy of a request. Sorry for the confusion, but thank you. I like this shirt too. I was excited to wear it. Centaur. I don't think I've ever drawn a centaur, or even like, no, I drew a centaur once, but I never gave it like a serious effort. It's a very cool character design. I might flip this ladybug really quick. Whoop! Overhead.
Yes.
Sick. Boop. Bug. Getting a lot of cute, simple ones today. I mean, I'm making up some of them, but a lot of cute little simple designs. Centaur time, the opposite. Very intimidating, very complicated. Emily, I gotta know, why a centaur? Are you just a mythology fan? I'm always very interested to know why people chose what they choose. It's like centaur is such a funny, specific one, and I get it. I feel like if I were to get something, I'd probably ask for like a dragon or a chimera or something, because I love mythical creatures. It's just one of my favorite categories of anything. Bobby said I'll wait until next time. Sure, Bobby, if that's what you want to do. But seriously, I'm happy to make what you were gonna donate, but your choice. If that's the case, I'll wait until the next time you ask. This centaur is gonna have a sword.
Ooh.
He's already kind of in this like attack stance, so why not? Thank you, Bobby in the shop. Oh, Emily, that's great. I was gonna say unicorn, but I've seen y'all do that before, so you just took it one step more. What's our policy on cursing on the stream? Bad A. I'm gonna say that.
There we go.
There we go.
Bad butt.
Bad butt. Unicorns are pretty crazy, but Centaur... I think I've always kind of had a fascination with centaurs because it's like, all I can imagine is that someone in like ancient times just like ate a funny looking mushroom and then like saw this design, because like, who the hell comes up with this? It's so, like, there's nothing in nature anywhere remotely like it. Like, you know, usually with like animals or mythical creatures, there tends to be some like biological consistency with the real world to some extent. Like centaurs are just like ridiculously forced. Like, yeah, the torso appears out of the neck of the horse.
Of course.
Of course, of course. I love it. They kind of fascinated me as a child for that very reason. I was like, who did this? I feel the same way about dragons, because dragons have, like, a wing structure that no other animals have. Like, yeah, they've got bat wings, but bats, their wings are their arms. Dragons just have bat wings coming out of their shoulders, and yet it feels like something that could actually exist, but it doesn't. Neat stuff. Good request, Emily. So then if Bobby is still holding off, then I think I'm gonna get to... Sebastian says switch cameras, please.
What is it doing?
Uh-oh.
I thought I fixed it, but apparently I didn't. All right.
So sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all commenting about it. You trying to fix the website? Is that what the distraction is? That's
what the distraction is, and but also it shouldn't be.
Also, no one here's name is Dan, just for the record. Dan, this is Ben over on the camera, and my name is Dana, which I understand can be confusing, but Dan is not here today. He has got the dark hair and glasses, and...
That helps.
What? Your hair's not dark.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Dan's got black hair.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'll kill the hotkeys here, just in case.
So sorry about the camera thing, guys. I hope you got to see a little bit of that.
I don't know why it's switching on me automatically.
Don't you have a separate laptop you could toy with the website on? Then I can keep an eye on the camera?
I do, but I want to make, because whatever's causing it though, like if someone happens to be on here and they're like, oh, I need to, you know, if they're like looking up stupid questions or something, like, you know, like we tend to sometimes or something.
No, I just mean so that you can do it after the stream instead. I don't know, it just seems like you're trying to do two things at once, and I'm happy to watch the cameras if you just got your laptop out.
Yeah, I just want to see what's causing the problem, that's all, and make sure it stops.
Gotcha.
So I can make a note of it.
Okay, Becca, I've got your dad's picture, and I'm gonna start on it. Sky Kid says, no worries, Ben, you got this.
Thanks.
Sweet. Oh, Sebastian said they were just rhyming. Well, see, that's confusing, because we've got a Dan. He's a good boy, but he is not present. Also, we get that all the time because Dan started the company, and because my name is Dana, people just assume that my name is Dan and like I spelled it wrong or something, and they assume Ben is Dan because boy.
Yes.
Yes.
I could potentially be a Dan.
Yeesh. We all do have Dan in our names, which is just a funny coincidence.
It's a very, very funny coincidence. Hilarious.
Yeah. Dan is named Dan. Ben's last name is Daniel, and my name is Dana, so it's like the female version. It's pretty wacky. I jokingly call it the Danasty. Becca, your dad has great eyebrows. I would just like to say.
Eyebrows on fleek.
Yeah. Emily, I'm super glad. I'm excited for it too. Anytime I get to make a mythical creature is a good day. I would just like to thank Becca for being such a loyal regular of these streams and still just donating every once in a while. Super appreciate it.
Most definitely. Thank you.
Helps us out a lot. Becca's profile pictures are actually a pancake portrait that I think Dan made her.
I made that one.
Oh, you did? My bad.
Yeah. You know, I'm pretty sure Dan's made her portrait too.
Yeah, I've watched Dan make it like I think twice, so that's why I guessed.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Oh, okay. Phew.
I know.
Becca, I need some. So I'm sitting in an angle, so I'd like to hear from the overhead perspective. Excuse me, I got to burp. Did I make his forehead too big? You would know. Let me know. That tends to slip under my radar. Ah, nuts. Why are we peeling?
Put plenty of erythritol on that.
It's definitely peeling. Like, the eye's already peeling and I'm not that far along. It's fine. I will catch up to it. Becca, are you implying that no one has told him he has good eyebrows yet?
What?
Find that offensive.
That should be the first thing someone should tell him.
I love a good pair of eyebrows. Eyebrows do a lot for the face. Like a lot. They're actually one of the like body parts that people look at the most for like expression. Whew. Peely peely. No, I think his forehead looks good. His forehead is on the larger side. Excellent.
I can relate. I too am a member of the large forehead club.
Just means big brain.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you the mean thing my older brother told me when I was a kid?
You did not.
So my I don't think I have that big of a head, but like I've been told that like I have a big head. I think it looked bigger when I had long hair, funny enough. But anyways, so my older brother was just kind of a teaser, and he would tease all the time and say, "You've got a big head," and all that. And one day when I was a kid, I came up with a brilliant comeback, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, well that means I've got a big brain." And I guess he was ready for it because he was like, "No, that's not true." And I was like, "Yeah, you're only saying that because you have a small head." And he goes, "No, it's because the reason I have a small head is because a functioning brain, as it works, doesn't need to put it doesn't work off as much oxygen, like it doesn't push enough air out of the brain. But if you've got a stupid brain, it like goes like it works like crazy to try to function properly, and so it gives off a bunch of like air, and it inflates the head."
Oh, he was so ready.
He was ready, and I just remember being like, "Oh, okay." Back to the drawing board.
Man.
What a jerk.
Savage.
Yeah. Huey was kind of like Jim from The Office, where it's like he had these like... He was extra with his like teasing and the things he taught us. He was the one that taught me that if you drive by a graveyard and don't hold your breath, the spirits will enter your body through your breath. And so I still hold my breath by graveyards because it was like such an ingrained childhood superstition.
Huh.
I know I don't need to, but it's fun.
Oh, I didn't know that was a...
Oh, you've never heard that? Maybe that's an Indiana thing. I knew a ton of people growing up who, like all of my friends and I, when we were in a car, and we'd be like, "Graveyard!" And then the whole car would just go silent, and we were all just like holding our breaths.
Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I'm just forgetting. I'm just too old to remember all this stuff. Wouldn't put it past me.
It was pretty fun. You know, it's just stuff like that you still do because it's something to do, you know? You're driving and you're like, I wonder... Oh, and you can't... So for the longest time, it was just hold your breath until you pass the graveyard. But then as I got older, I heard someone tell me, like, no, it's not when you pass the graveyard. It's when you pass a white house because that purifies you. Like, the white house will...
Hopefully you make it that far.
Clear you. Yeah, sometimes it was harder, but most of the time you can pull it off. I just remember being like, what? No! Fun times. It's hard if you're out in the country and you pass like a tiny little graveyard. But then again, most houses out in the country are white, so...
There was a graveyard not too far from where I grew up that had a... it was a really old graveyard, but they had like an old abandoned schoolhouse not that far away from it that was actually... It was called Crabtree Cemetery, but then there's also Crabtree School, which is right next to it. And it's just...
That's eerie.
Yeah. And it was just this old school building. It's like the old country schools where it's like everybody, you know, everyone, regardless of age, goes to the same school, and so the older kids teach the younger kids and all that fun stuff.
We're in the overhead?
We are on the overhead.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been checking.
Mostly that was for me. Could you go to it one more time? I want to make sure I have this head shape right. Yeah, more or less. I gotta extend this over here. Cool, thank you.
I hold my breath when I drive through tunnels. My mother told me when I was a kid that if I could hold my breath through the entire tunnel, then I would get to make a wish.
You have to earn the childhood whimsy wish? That's hilarious. Not putting it down. I mean, mine was so ghosts didn't enter my body, so... That's just funny. Like, alright, child, you have restricted your bodily function long enough that you may have one unnatural, granted want or desire. I don't know, it's just funny. Becca, I'm a dingus, and I made this a little too big, so I don't have much room for the tie, but I'm gonna work with what I've got.
Dana made a pancake too big?
Who'da thunk?
What? That no.
No. It's pretty unlikely. We have any more donations?
Let me double check here. It does not appear so. So yeah, we can. Oh, mood. Oh, that's the Becca one. That's say yep. No currently new donations. So.
What Becca said. Oh my God. Can you read that?
Yeah, it's kind of like whenever your dad would take you fishing and he'd tell you you be quiet, you scare the fish. They can't. The fish aren't scared of your voice.
Yeah, she said, I think my mom just wanted me to be quiet for a few seconds.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was saying. It's just parents.
No, I know. I said, can you read it? And then you didn't read it. I meant to the audience, sorry.
Oh, you wanted me to read it. I thought,
yes.
Okay. Well,
I know that not everyone's watching on Facebook, so...
But they got the chat. Everybody can read it.
Not if they're on...
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry. Old dog. We only recently put the chat on the screen, and so I keep forgetting... Like, I keep thinking, like, oh, I've got to tell the YouTube people the funny thing that was said on Facebook. Okay, my bad.
Everybody can see the funny thing.
Overhead, if we can. I've got Emily's long-awaited Centaur. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, I really love that. That's one of my better ones. Something bugging me about this one, but I don't know if I should say it. Do you see it?
I mean, I think I know, but I don't necessarily want to say it.
Let's just say I could have drawn the hand a little better, I think. Anyways.
Yes.
Emily says amazing, so that's all I need. Xavier's looking at the Centaur's abs. Good.
Yes. Centaurs have abs.
We did say mythical creature. Otherworldly traits. There we go. Centaur. Emily, great request.
Yes, thanks, Emily.
So no other donations?
No, currently, so we can pop into the old chat here and ask for stuff, and I can...
Cool. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to do like a crazy quick... I'm just going to do a rose while we wait to keep people entertained.
If we don't have any donations currently, so we've got an open griddle here in a second, so if people want to start tossing some ideas in the chat, we can, okay, got a Kobe pancake, alright.
What's that?
It's a Kobe Bryant, I assume.
Oh, I guess Kobe's not on the wall anymore.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles.
Oh, cute! I kind of want to do that.
I mean, it's artist choice.
If I do that one, unless you want to donate, because that's a pretty complex request, I'm only going to do one. Like, maybe Michelangelo Squirtle.
Hi, Joshua.
Just because got to prioritize those donations in case one comes in. 4 Squirtles with different outfits would be crazy time consuming.
It would be very cool, though.
It would be. I mean, I could. That would make for a good joy of pancakes.
No. Yeah, so that's not me saying you should do it.
Yeah.
I'm just making an observation.
You're just tempting me with going in over my head.
Yeah.
Which I tend to do. Then I'll make the first Squirtle too big, and then I'll have to commit.
And then the whole griddle's taken up, and
I got a batter, and I'm cursing to myself because I was making them too big. Anyone got any donations, by the way? Ben, if you wanted to drop that link.
Yeah, I will drop the link. The donation part's working. Right now it's just the image upload part's not working correctly, but...
Boo.
Yeah.
If you donate, feel free to email us. Go ahead and donate, and if it's like, hey, make my father, then email that to us, and if you need that email address, we'll give it to you after you donate. Just until that's up and working again. Sorry for technical issues. But Becca, I've got your father about ready. Ben, you have time to finish that. I won't flip it until... Are we ready? Gerbil's Random Art Channel says, I hope you are having a good day today. This is my first time being in a stream like this. Gerbil, welcome.
Hey, Gerbil. Very cool.
Sorry, just checking overhead, right?
Yeah, I just checked it.
Okay, cool beans. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, his mouth got buried a little. I did see it move when I was covering it. Let me just... Fixed it. Look at that handsome man.
Nice.
I'm just gonna do a little editing up here because that brown just looks like a different part of the head. There we go. Perfect. Becca, I hope you like it. But yeah, Gerbil, it's nice to have new people here, so appreciate you watching. He looks amazing. Thank you, Dana. Of course, Becca. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to donate. It means the world. I do think I captured his likeness pretty well.
I didn't see that. I didn't look at the reference, but
Here, I'll hold it up. If you want to check the overhead, you'll see the side-by-side.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I might have elongated the face because of course I did. I'm always stretching people's faces. It's not fair. I'm at an angle that makes it so easy to do that. Because I see it like this. I'm showing the camera.
Oh.
Y'all
Well,
see it like this.
Well then.
I see it like this.
Stop it.
I can't. If I stand over the camera, then Hank's like, I can't edit this video because your head's in the way. So no, I did not have anything.
Not currently. Okay.
That might be the Squirtle, I think.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Am I a liar? I'm a liar.
You're a liar.
From Rahab.
Rahab, thank you. Another regular of ours. Thank you so much.
So, they didn't put anything for the. Was there an image? Was there an image on this, or was it because you didn't put it? You put NA and NA in the request.
Maybe it was just a tip. Rahab, let us know. Was that just like a hey, you guys are doing great tip, or did you want something? Because happy to make you something. I actually made a rose because you used the rose emoji a second ago, and I really like making roses. So if that's enough for you, then cool. Thank you so much. But please, if you've got something, let us know. I will make that for you. But in the meantime, if we don't get a comment from Rahab, I'm going to start Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles because I think that's really fun. Ben, did you make coffee?
I did make coffee.
Would you mind grabbing me a cup of coffee?
I would not mind at all, because I'm going to grab me a cup, too.
Thank you. Symbiotic relationship.
Let me just re-enable some stuff here and on the website, and everything, the image upload is working again. So.
Oh, sick. Guys, did you hear that? Ben fixed it. Who's the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? I think Mikey has nunchucks, right?
Michelangelo has nunchucks. I mean,
I like nunchucks.
When I was a kid, I liked Michelangelo because he was party dude. But then
you've become Donatello.
I've become Donatello. Yeah. But you know, then
perfect.
Then the angst of Raph too. Like, it's hard. You've never seen the movie though, have you? And you've never read the comic books.
I might do Raph because he's got the cool scythe thingies. I have not, neither.
I would recommend both. I would argue that the original live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is one of the best and most faithful comic book adaptations of all time.
So yeah, I'm gonna do Raph if that's cool with you, because I really like that. I think that'd be cool if Squirtle was holding the two thingies, whatever they are. Chris, stars on Facebook stream. I do believe technically we could get those. Like, I think Facebook would give us something, but those do not count as donations. Ben can drop a link for you that's just as easy. Like, it's just a standard, like, you know. Could you pay through PayPal on that?
Yeah.
If you've got PayPal or something.
Yeah, you can use your, you can pay we have a credit card on the processor form on the website, but also like we have PayPal too. Like whatever makes you happy, whatever's fastest for you. So I'm gonna drop that link in here again. Still not cool. I still had it saved in my clipboard. Ashley just donated. Very cool. Thank you, Ashley. And we're looking at that.
It's gonna be a fun one. I love when I get to combine requests in a way that makes it so I don't have like a perfect reference.
Yeah, that is very good. Okay, yeah, we got one from Ashley over in the UK. So let's see, what time is it over there now? You guys are 6 hours behind, so it's early in the morning.
6
Yeah, they're
hours ahead.
6 hours ahead.
Yeah, because Anna would be going to bed.
Oh yeah,
soon.
yeah. It's because it's east. So
in Germany.
So yeah, so it's like 9 o'clock. So Powerpuff Girl, that's their request.
Oh, cool beans. Which doesn't matter which one. I can make all three. I'm happy to pick one. Buttercup's objectively the best one, so. Sure, but it's true.
Oh, we'll see you later, Gerbil. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you enjoyed.
PayPal super easy. That's what Ashley said. Indeed.
Yeah. PayPal's my I love online shopping, knowing I have PayPal and I can just click on it and then it's done.
Google Pay, I'm on some levels I don't like Google as much as I used to because they keep getting rid of stuff that I liked. And I can't trust them.
Yeah.
To not get rid of things that I like. Or so they do something new, I'm like, I can't get that because I don't know if it's going to be here in 2 years. But I'm definitely probably too intertwined in the Google ecosystem because like they have all my credit cards and stuff. So it's like, it's not bad because anytime I'm on a website, like it's like I go to pay and it's like, oh, which credit card do you want to use? And it just does it for me, which is wonderful.
I like Apple Pay.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Do you get to just swipe, you mean you pay with your thumbprint?
Yeah. I mean, you have the autofill on a website. Sometimes they ask you to put in your security code on the back of the card. And then and it also works at grocery stores and stuff. Not Walmart though, because Walmart doesn't take Apple Pay or Google Pay.
Yeah.
But I like Walmart's system better because it uses a QR code instead of the NFC, the near field radio. So it's like all you got to do, if you got a camera on your phone, you can use Walmart Pay. I think that's you just it's just got a QR code on the screen. It just takes a picture of it and does everything.
That's neat.
Yeah, I think that's way better, and because not everybody has the fancy hardware on their phone to do that. You want?
Oh, splash of almond milk, please. Thank you. I think I just saw a donation come in, so if someone just donated, I will check that in a moment. It's gonna be a fun one, though. I already like this one a lot. I've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song from the newest series stuck in my head. Everyone knows that anime has the best openings ever, but the newest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show on Nickelodeon has one of the best opening sequences I've ever seen in my life. It is so good. The only reason I saw is because Nickelodeon was like, hey, let's just put the first episode of the new series on YouTube. And I actually think that's really cool because it shows confidence. It's like, yeah, our thing is good. We're going to show one episode and then you'll want to watch more. And,
yeah, they did the same thing with some of the new Star Trek shows, but it's annoying because then I got to sign up for CBS All Access, and I don't want to.
Oh. But yeah, if like, I'm obsessed with animation, especially fast-paced, well-choreographed, like, animation. So if you want to watch something cool, just Google their intro. The kind of stuff I want to animate. It's so frantic, and it's so crazy that you won't believe that only 30 seconds has passed. It's just insane. Oh yeah, this is peely as heck today. Maybe I'm cooking.
I guess one cup of urethritol is not enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that's what I put in. Usually that's okay, but
I don't think I'm taking that long on this one. Perfect Squirtle color. Thank you. Ooh, a heaping cup. Love that.
yeah. I don't mess around.
Sick. I've needed a lot of coffee lately. Stupid doctor took me off my meds. I'm just fatigued like crazy all the time. Stupid doctor. I shouldn't say his name on the stream. He's stupid.
Yeah.
We love malpractice.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, I don't know if you heard this update, but turns out, like, on top of being terrible, and I've complained about him every time I've had, like, been forced to have an appointment with him, turns out the result of his not listening is that I got a med I never should have been on.
Oh.
Because he didn't listen well enough to my symptoms, and then he gave me something, and then another doctor called me, and they're like, yeah, actually, thank you for complaining about him, and I just wanted to let you know that we already had a talk with him because we learned that he put you on so-and-so, and you have so-and-so symptoms, so you should not have been on that med. And I was like, I'm not surprised.
Wow. It's time to find a new doctor.
Oh yeah, I already have a new appointment with another person there. It's so weird, because the other doctor I had at this place was fantastic. Just like the most wholesome, wonderful dude who just screamed, I should be working in the mental health field. And this new guy just screams, I should not be in this field. Please take me out for the safety of others. Alright, we've got the rows, if we're on the overhead. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Simple. I like it.
A rose by any other.
Food. Still a rose. Okay. So this was just for funsies. So did we ever get a comment from Rahab? In fact, would you mind scrolling up a little bit so I can check out what people are saying? I've not been watching.
Let's see. Yeah, Rahab. It is a donation. It goes through our store. He had said that he saw order that thought he was donating till he saw.
Oh, you can scroll down now. I saw these. Oh. No. I meant you can start from where you just were and then scroll slowly down. Like I don't need to go up any higher. You can go a little faster. I'm skimming. And I know I've got a Powerpuff Girls donation, so I'll check in a second. I just want to make sure I'm not missing y'all chatting with us. Oh, Maya, no worries. You didn't miss much. Oh, sorry, wait. Scroll up a little bit. What time is it with you guys? It is, we do this stream from 2 to 4 Central Standard Time, so it's like 3 o'clock, I think?
Yeah, Maya.
Oh,
Maya pointed it out, yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
You took care of Rahab, okay. Try to animate or set 30 frames. Whoa, 30 frames. The animation standard's 24. Why'd you have to do 30?
And they usually only do 12 per.
Yeah.
Right?
If it's like I mean, 24 is like Disney.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sky Kid. I thought it was epic too. So I'm gonna check out. It's 4 a.m. for me, Joshua.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
Where are you at?
Appreciate your drive though. Aw, I'm watching this with my kiddo George, and he thinks the Ninja Squirtle is hilarious. Jeremy and George, I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Thank you for watching. Because stickmen look choppy. I mean, if it's stickmen, I guess that makes more sense, because it's such a simple subject matter that, like, you know, it's not like a complex character. That's why anime gets away a little bit more with, like, having 4 frames per you know, movement or whatever, because they're so complicated that you kind of fill in the blanks. But stickmen, yeah.
Let's see, Paul. Hey, Paul. And
how are we? We're pretty good.
yeah,
I'm having a good day.
Just hanging out, just making pancakes, taking donations, fixing website issues, drinking coffee.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a few donations lined up, like 3.
Very cool. Yep.
A Powerpuff Girl. Okay, it says a Powerpuff Girl, and I didn't see any comments, so I'm gonna do Buttercup, if that's cool. Hey, Josephine from Germany. I just Skyped a really good friend of mine who lives in Dortmund this morning. So it's late where you are, I bet. So we always gotta schedule our calls early for me. So yeah, I'm sorry I did not catch the name of who wanted the Powerpuff Girl. Whoever it was, let me know if you want all 3.
I believe it was Ashley.
But I'm happy to do Buttercup, and the nice thing about doing just one is you'll get it a lot more detailed.
Yeah, it was Ashley, our UK buddy.
Cool beans.
And then we got the Kobe.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a picture attached to that one.
Yeah, so we got it working. It all works now.
I'm gonna flip Squirtle, by the way. Ben, could you film me flipping this? I feel like this would be a good, quick TikTok video. Here you go.
Yeah. Wait, I'll have to wait for me to forget to send it. Let me wipe it off. It's a little foggy.
Sure. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Feel free to get a wide shot first so you can see who's making it. All right, ready?
Yeah,
okay.
ready.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtle. Squirtle in a half shell.
Squirtle power. I like that a lot, though. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hope that's long enough for TikTok. What was that, 10? I guess, yeah, 10.
Better. Those kids and their short attention spans.
This was not a request or a donation.
That was a...
Whatever.
It's...
If you want to put that on the plate?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Ninja Squirtle, Epic Dana. Thank you, Sky Kid. That means a lot coming from you, considering you have drawn Squirtle very well before, and I have seen it. So, speaking of drawing things well, the Powerpuff Girls are deceptively hard to draw. They have got this super tight character design that is so difficult.
Really?
Yeah.
I've always...
Because they're made up of basic shapes, because Craig McCracken wanted to make them like really easy to animate and to fit in with like a minimalist 50s style.
Mm-hmm.
But that just means that like, I've heard they're even harder to animate, but like their heads are basically their eyes, and their eyes are composed of a bunch of like interlocking circles.
Yeah. I've never had too many problems with Powerpuff Girls. I've been able to knock them out pretty quick. But there's plenty of things that
Good for you. Want a trophy?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know they were so hard.
It's just like stuff like this and Pikachu. It's like they're really easy to make look like bootlegs. You know what I mean? Like that kind of bootleg, like not quite type.
So Nicole asked, "What are donations for?" So donations, they will get your request bumped to the front of the line. So you'll definitely get it, and then we'll post it to our website and email you, and you can have the photo of the pancake in perpetuity, and also it just helps us out.
A lot.
Yeah, we're an events company that we don't have events because events aren't a thing right now.
Somehow we didn't see a pandemic coming.
Yeah, it was slightly unexpected. And so we're doing these live streams and just asking people if they want to donate $1 or $2 or $5 or whatever, yeah, that's pretty much it. Helps us keep these sweet hot lights on in our studio here. So I'll drop that link here again.
And we love doing these live streams, but you know, part of it is hoping we get just a little bit of money for things like utilities, because unfortunately we don't know if we're going to be here this time next year with the weird everything climate right now. Just like pandemic shenanigans. So all of it helps, and we, you know, this isn't just, oh, we've got an income and we're doing this on the side. This is our income right now. So every little bit means the world.
Yep, we're yeah, events were basically 90% of our income whenever
I mean, that was just our job.
Yeah, that was all. Yeah, that was all we did. And
people don't know that all the time, because a lot of our videos are like made in house. You know, they're like professional looking time lapses, but those were the advertising.
Yeah, yeah, we would travel all over and you know, make pancakes live for people, and that was, yeah, the last, you know, 5 years of my life, and
yeah,
that's been what we've been doing. And then and then that just stopped on a dime, and so we were just like, what do we do? So we've been spending the last, you know, 8 months trying to figure out how a pancake art company exists in a world where events don't.
I know, we have a bunch of models to look to, like a lot of examples of this exact thing happening. You know, pancake artists in a pandemic happens all the time, but
and that old chestnut.
It really was an extremely sudden shift, because right before, like late February, Dan and I actually were on Good Morning America doing pancake art, and then we worked for Nutella at Grand Central Station, and less than 2 weeks later, we're stuck in our homes listening to national news to figure out when we can leave again, and then just not leaving the city for, you know, what's probably going to be like a year. So, weird times. Weird stuff going on. So we appreciate it in these uncertain days.
Yeah, we were gearing up for what was looking like our busiest year ever.
Our best year ever. Just like
it was
everything coming together.
Yeah, I mean, right before Jenny and I went to San Francisco, the last thing that Dancakes did was we went to San Francisco and filmed a thing for Lucasfilm for their YouTube Star Wars show. And literally the city of San Francisco closed while we were there. And that was the end of any sort of... Haven't been on a plane since. That was my last time on a plane.
I've left the city one time, and it was to visit my parents.
Yeah, yeah, my first time leaving the city. Well, I guess I did go visit my parents like a little while ago. And yesterday I drove to Indiana and drove straight back.
Yeah.
That was because somebody on Craigslist keeps buying all of the weight sets from Dick's Sporting Goods and selling them for 3 times as much as they cost.
Oh no! Is that really what people are doing? That's horrendous.
Yeah, and that's
horrible.
So, you know, we've got like a dozen Dicks in St. Louis. I'm exaggerating, but there's a lot of them, more than in Indianapolis. But all of the weight sets are sold out in perpetuity. And then, like, you know, there's one guy in particular on Craigslist who just has like 5 of them for sale. Gross. For like $550, and they cost $250 normally. So
I'm trying to figure out what the next request is. I believe it's a portrait for Oh, Rebecca. Cool.
Yep.
It occurred to me that I don't have a pancake portrait from Dana. Would you mind making a portrait of me? Cool.
And Becca said they were going to send the
Is it in?
email. I didn't see. Hey Becca, did you happen to send that email with the I don't see it.
Well, she did add the very kind note that she's going to be here for the whole stream anyway, so feel free to do other requests first. So I'm going to go ahead and get to this Kobe, because I trust that you looked over the emails, and if you can't find it, then I'm not going to look either, because it sounds like it's not in yet. But yeah, Becca, shoot us a picture. I'm going to go ahead and do this Kobe, but I will definitely get to that. Thank you so much for not just 1, but 2 donations.
Yeah, thank you so much. And Skylar dropped us a few bucks here. Let's see.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, Skylar said, can't wait for Dana to get her Squirtle present. That's so cute. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Sky Kid sends us stuff because they're just the best individual. Very kind, very giving. Because every time Sky Kid's in the chat, it's like, hey, my brother friend, cousin, whoever wants a pancake, and I'm gonna get them one and donate for it. Seems very kind of you.
So actually, fingers crossed the situation doesn't impact you for too much longer and you can get back to events. Hopefully, we're approaching it as if events will never happen again.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, I knock on wood, but like I'm pretty sure they will. Yeah, we're just pretending they won't, so that way we're not just kind of twiddling our thumbs waiting for it to start up again.
The exact phrase I was gonna use. Can't just sit here twiddling our thumbs in
yeah,
the studio.
so that's why, like, if you look behind Dana's, I'll switch to the wide here for just a second, so you can see a little better. All these pancakes behind Dana here in these frames. Well, those are all pancakes, FYI. Those are all for sale. We're doing a lot of commissions, so those are all preserved, freeze-dried, cast in resin, and framed, so like they will last forever. It's a permanent art piece at this point, and so a lot of those are for sale on our website. But then also they are we are doing a lot of commissions too, so people will request whatever they want, and we will make it for them and
that can be personalized. It could be your family, it could be your pet.
Yeah, whatever you want. And so that's what we've been doing.
Luckily, it's been popular too. Like a lot of people have been like, "Oh, you're doing that," and then we get an email that night that they want, whatever as a preserved pancake, and it's very cool. It's a very unique gift. Christmas is coming up. Makes for a good Christmas gift, good conversation starter. And they look really nice. This isn't just like, hey, we threw a pancake into a frame. Like, they look like art pieces. I genuinely would love to have like a wall full of these, but at the moment, it's more of a matter of wanting to sell them. The only one I probably would have considered keeping for myself was the Beast, because
you were. I mean, that was.
Gosh dang!
It took you 4 hours, so like. I'll consider.
And it looked amazing in person. Like, it was one of those where like the video just couldn't do it justice because of like all the subtle details that you could see up close. That's why I took so long on it, trying to achieve that kind of stuff.
So, like I said, I guess it's better safe than sorry, but I'm still planning on having you guys at my wedding whenever she can safely hold it. Yeah. Hopefully safe weddings become a thing again, because yeah. You definitely don't want like to hear horror stories of people having their wedding anyways, and then it becomes a super spreader event or something.
Hey, Ben, can you look at the overhead and tell me if this Kobe looks like okay proportions?
His legs are very short.
Yeah.
His arms, yeah.
I mean, he's got crazy long arms. I do think maybe his legs are a little too short, but like. He does have, like, arms that look like you're just drawing incorrectly because they're basketball arms. But okay, thank you. I was having a hard time telling. I don't want to run out of room. I meant to make his head a lot smaller.
Yeah, I would say just cut off part of his legs to keep the proportions.
Yeah. I mean, I could sneak the shoes in down here.
I think it'll look weird, if I'm being real.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I think it fits. I'm gonna go for it.
All right.
"2020 is such a screwed up year where like the thing that happened to Kobe is so like it feels so in the past. That's not to say that like people aren't still mourning it and that it's still very sad, but it's just like this year has just been like a barrage of terribleness. Feels like this happened a year ago.
Yeah, the world is nothing makes any sense anymore. Also, John Oliver gave the City Museum $10,000.
What?
Yeah.
Why? Is he just a fan? That's amazing.
He's coming to St. Louis.
If any place deserves money like that, other than like, charities and hospitals and stuff, it's the City friggin' Museum.
Yeah. I
miss it. Why did I have to start dating like right as the pandemic started? I need to have a City Museum date.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I bet.
It's
a good non-date place. It's a good show up by yourself and hang out place. It's the best place in the world.
but Lord knows we're not. I'm not going to the City Museum.
Yeah.
My partner works there, so she has to go. But I'm not going.
And that means you have insider knowledge about how things are being handled.
Yeah.
The last thing I ever want to do in my life is talk down the City Museum, but
There's
don't want to go there right now.
Yeah, there's things to not be happy about currently, but I think that's the same with a lot of businesses that are just like, what do we do?
No. Sad. I think one thing that's probably very obvious, but that the pandemic has taught me, because like I feel like I've always been a person to like I've always been good at recognizing gratitude. Like I try to recognize things that, you know, they can be gone tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very cognizant of that kind of stuff, and I'm glad I was for like the last year or whatever, because just about everything went away, you know? Like I had to move, I had to lose a salary, I can't leave this, I lost my job and travel and whatever, and like I'm very glad I was very cognizant of how good I had it, because it's just like all the weirdest things I don't even realize anymore but are, you know, gone. My ability to go to like the City Museum is gone, just like all of that, all of those little things, you know, going to a coffee shop when I want to draw to help me focus. It's just like, nope.
That's like the thing I miss the most is like
Casual existence among other people.
Yeah, coffee shops and like diners. That's like I would kill to go to a diner right now.
I would kill to sit in a coffee
just to
shop.
hang out at a diner for a while.
Yep. I think one thing that was kind of funny is so like I said, we were in New York for our last trip because we were there for a Nutella event and a Good Morning America event. Two really big events. And I remember we were there for like a whole week because the events were like 4 days apart, so we decided to just camp and wait. And I remember that one of the last things we did in New York was I went on a jog through Times Square and just had a blast, like weaving in and out of people and, you know, running across the streets and just being in a crowd. And it's like, that was kind of a nice farewell to crowds, I guess. Because I have not been in a place with 1/20th that number of people since, and I shouldn't be. I've got a buttercup here, by the way.
Yes, and we are on the overhead. So.
1, 2, 3. Oh, cute. I like that. There it is. You said that was for an Ashley?
Yes.
Ashley, thank you so much.
How come I can't get the my handheld to work anymore? It stopped working a couple weeks ago.
Did I miss any comments or anything?
I don't believe so.
Ben, would you want to trade out by chance?
Absolutely.
Cool.
I'm more than happy.
I'm starting to get a little bit of a backache.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ben's going to take over. I believe the next request was... Oh, Paul, thank you. Did I hold that on the screen long enough? So we skipped Becca's... Oh, Becca wanted a portrait from me. Let me do that really quick.
Okay, yeah. Becca,
we get
you
it?
ever send that? If you want to send that that photo...
Oh, we got it. We got it.
Got it? Okay.
All right. Becca, I will do my best.
All right, and then...
I knew I was missing something. I was like, I can't get up yet. Why? It's totally fine, though. I'm having a great time. I just try to keep it kind of fair so we can both make pancakes, because it's good for both of us to practice.
Yeah, there was a minute there where like it was like weeks between making pancakes, and it was just like, I feel really rusty. Yeah. I should probably make sure I make pancakes a little more often. Because events may be a thing someday again, and when they are, I want to be ready. My mic was flipped upside down, hopefully.
Did they hear all of your words in reverse? Makes you think.
See, mute my mic.
You know what I think about sometimes?
What's that?
I remember when we were in the studio working, like, like after I got over mono, it was probably like a 2-month period after the pandemic started or something like that, because I didn't get over mono until like June. But I remember we were all in here together and we were still getting comments on streams like, you guys need to be 6 feet apart. Not on streams, but on like, we would get like DM'd on the side.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just funny to think that we were ever like even thinking about doing that. Not to say that that wouldn't be safe, but we work together every day and...
Yeah, we all socially distance outside of here,
like
so
crazy.
yeah, so we try to make sure that, I mean, like these are the only people I ever see.
Yeah.
It's I've had some friends that have wanted to hang out and stuff, and like I want to hang out, but
It's the worst turning down party invites. It's like, no, I don't even like parties, and I do now because I miss it.
Yeah, and like my friends are not like most of my friends are kind of like me, where it's like just, you know, a few people hanging out. Like it would never be a big thing, but even that, you know, like they want, like I have some of my friends are, you know, a lot of my friends are musicians and stuff, and they want to get together and jam and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I would love to do that so much, but that's probably not the best thing to do right now.
I'm not touching your instruments.
You're not touching mine.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. All I want to do is like, because like, so when I started dating Gina, well, when I started being friends with Gina, I met like a lot of her friends, and she's incredibly social, so she's got a really good group of people, and they're just a great group of people to hang out with. And it used to be like, hey, let's go to these guys's and just play board games and drink and like just have a fun, loose night, you know? Mm-hmm. And now it's like, man, I would love to just play board games and not worry about how close I sit to people. And
I mean, the biggest thing is it's not, you have to be, because, you know, like we do occasionally get to see other people, but it's like you have to be like, so have you been wearing your mask? Are you being good? Because if you're being good, then like we can probably be in the same vicinity.
Yeah, it was, I felt guilty even visiting my parents, because it was like, what if I go and then I come back here and I get you all sick? But like, because of circumstances, I kind of had to, and it's just...
So Rahab says now I regret not having added a request with the donation. So if you know, you could still get you donated, so you can still get a request. Like, so yeah. So if you just I'll drop the request email here for you, and you can send whatever you want to this email.
Yeah, please do. We like to give back to the people who donate to us. It means a lot.
So there's that, and then I'll drop the donation link in there again.
Oh, this is being a peel boy. Do not like it. Don't mean to keep griping about that. It's just...
Well, let's do a cup and a half next time of the erythritol.
It's just like I turn the griddle off and stuff is still coming clean off. No. I also could be going slower.
Oh no, it did the thing where I type in the thing and it doesn't show up.
Huh?
Sometimes when you type in the chat window and it doesn't show up.
Oh yeah.
It did it, and I didn't copy it. I usually always copy it so I can paste it if it does that, but let's see.
It knew you were unprepared.
Now I copy. Ah, the time I'm prepared, that's when it works.
Ah, got him.
Maya's still here, multitasking, as are we. So Becca, we add the erythritol to all the colors because we make a batch of batter, and so we everything starts off as plain batter, and then we make the colors. So we just add, you know, for like a 5-pound bag, we'll add like one cup, and that tends to, like, it gives it enough stickiness that the lines don't peel when we're cooking with it on. Not a huge concern if you're just like doing it in your kitchen or you know, because or if you're doing it with the griddle off. It's only if you're doing it with the griddle on, so the lines and stuff are cooking while you're doing that. We are pumped for the Discord as well. Hopefully this week we'll have something going. So hopefully by the time the next request stream comes around, we'll have something going. Yeah, hopefully at some point. I don't know if we're ever going to sell. Hopefully we'll be selling batter on the website. We sell everything for pancake art for anyone that doesn't know, but we sell everything you need for pancake art on the website minus the batter. And then hopefully at some point we'll have the batter too, but batter's heavy. And then compared to everything else, so maybe a situation where maybe we'll sell like little go packs of the of like a mix-in of the erythritol and stuff, just to toss it in with whatever batter, because that part's not quite as important. But if you are adding erythritol to your pancake mix to help it stick, for whatever reason, make sure you powder it first. That's the only thing.
What else does it come like?
Huh?
What does it come like usually?
Granules, like sugar.
Oh.
So you powder it. Yeah, you make powdered erythritol, which is, you know, just like powdered sugar. You can buy it powdered, but it's we buy like 5-pound bags of it, and I've yet to find large bags of it already powdered. It's always, you can get a small bag of it powdered, but it's usually way more expensive than it should be.
Gotcha.
So let's see. So we don't have any. Do we have any donations after Becca here? It doesn't look like it. So it's like whenever I hop on.
I could have sworn we had one that arrived after Kobe.
Yeah, let me double check here.
I could have sworn there was Becca's, Kobe's, and then the third one.
Okay, there's the Kobe. I think that was just. I think that was a tip from Sky Kid.
Oh,
just
okay.
For the good job on the Squirtle tip.
Thanks, Sky Kid. It's very sweet that I got a tip for just doing a pancake really well.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna crank this heat back up. Well, Becca, I hope this looks like you. It's a little intimidating that you got a portrait from Dan and Ben. Now I gotta make one.
Gotta live up to our expectations.
Ugh. Portraits are definitely they're not like a weakness of mine, but they're definitely not my strong suit, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, I can do them well, just Ben and Dan are a lot more confident, it seems, than I am with mine. I don't know, it's just not, it doesn't come naturally to me as an artist, I guess. That's how I'd put it.
Yeah, it was just a lot of care on even whenever I'm doing realistic ones now, or semi, like studying caricature helps so much, and even if I don't really do caricature, and like I don't really, it's not part of the brain that I've exercised so much. Like if someone asked me to do a caricature, I'd be like, and I'd probably exaggerate the wrong parts, and it would just look weird. But sort of that figuring out how to, and also like oddly, like I mean, I was so like far removed from doing any sort of advanced art because I never got to that point when I did draw. So like
Me neither.
but like thinking about how the face moves when certain muscles are doing, you know, like when you're smiling, like the fact that the bottom eyelids get pushed up and all this stuff, like
What part faces were the light sources?
yeah, all of those things were not, and like so that was actually part of what I learned when I was spending a lot of time watching caricature tutorials on YouTube, because they were talking about that stuff too. And so even though it wasn't necessarily
Kobe, by the way,
Yep.
not to interrupt. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I like that a lot.
Here he is.
I
Yes.
like that a lot.
So even though I was watching a lot of caricature tutorials, they were talking about just like basic stuff with drawing portraits in the first place, and that was immensely helpful.
Thank you so much to who donated for this?
Don't remember the name, but I'm about to look it up.
Thank you, Becca. Becca said, "Don't be intimidated. Every Dancakes artist has their own style, and each pancake has turned out great." Thanks. We really do. We really do have our own styles.
I can tell who did what.
Yeah. Becca said, "There goes my nose." Yeah. the griddle's just being a little finicky for me the last 2 streams, so I just like barely touched your nose, and then whoop, there it goes. Who needs one?
Chris, I don't know where they're located. Buffalo. Okay, so they Buffalo. But either way, yeah. Chris donated that. KHRYS Chris.
So yeah, thank you so much for that request. Glad you like it. / I hope you like it. Cause oh yeah,
There
thanks
he
for
is, right
making my
there.
basketball idol. Cool.
There he is. All right. Get out of the way, Dana.
I'm going. Oh, I do think Becca's my... Yeah, Becca, yours cooked pretty quick, so I'm gonna flip this. Are we ready? Hope it looks like you. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thanks. I got a little silly from peeling. That's okay. Not perfect, but
Nothing
they never
is.
are. Becca, I hope you like that. I struggled a bit with the eyeliner, which I think you can see, but that's okay. It's still good.
I mean, we all struggle with eyeliner.
Not in real life.
Oh.
I can knock out
well.
my eyeliner with my eyes shut.
Well, good
Literally,
for
if I did it
you.
with my eyes open, it would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh!
So one nice thing about being a guy is if I put on eyeliner, I don't have to do a good job. As a matter of fact, people
Wait.
expect it to look terrible.
Really?
Yeah, because
Guys with like clean eyeliner though can rock it.
I mean, but that's the thing. Like the guy liner thing, it's like it's supposed to be a little messy. So it's like
I think that's subjective. I think you're thinking of like musicians.
I mean, generally, but like
I'm
that's
thinking like James Charles, TikTok, thirst pages with gay guys.
fair enough. But like, yeah, anytime that I've wore eyeliner, that was my
Yeah.
that's what I would. So I was like, this doesn't have to be good. Smear, smear, smear. Okay.
I got really good because I've been doing my eyeliner since I was like maybe 8th grade. And I don't know, I think it was just my artist's hand, but I picked it up really quick.
All right.
Alright guys, Ben's taken over. I will be moderating.
What's up, guys?
Becca says, I look fantastic if I do say so myself. Well, you are the best critic here, so thank you.
All right. So, well, we don't have any donations currently. So, what do y'all want?
Yeah, guys, throw something at Ben.
Yeah, just toss it in my face.
Madeline said, at first it was bad, but now. I don't know which one you're referring to, but I'll take it. I tend to make them bad and then make corrections until they're good, at least on a kind of off day. Like if I'm really flying, then I don't have to redo anything. But sometimes I'm like, nose is too wide. Oh, that threw off the eyes. Eyes are too wide.
Yeah, I think part like whenever we're doing a lot of events and stuff, and it's just like we're doing it, then you sort of surprise. Oh, all right.
Nice.
All right.
Oh, Rahab sent us an email though.
Oh yeah, yes, because Rahab had he donated, but he didn't.
Let me check it.
I don't see it.
I don't see it, my dude. Why don't you surprise us and I'll let you know when it comes in.
All right.
Oh, Xavier said a self-portrait. I'm
Okay.
sure we won't have a shortage of.
I haven't done one of those in a while.
That's one. If you want that to be your surprise, but I think you could totally do both.
Yeah, why not? Let's see. I'll take a.
Until Rahab's email comes in, by the way. Yeah, Rahab, I'm refreshing here and I'm just not seeing it.
All right. So there's my selfie. So that's in the can. So let's do.
SkyKid says, I admire / appreciate those who ask for their face. I don't look like a heartthrob and don't like asking for portraits of myself. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're comfortable with or not comfortable with, that's okay. But I'm happy to make anybody's face. I know one thing that I tell people, so not only do I do face art like this, but I'm dating a caricature artist, and so we have a lot of conversations that basically are about how, like, I don't know, I don't want to like say anything that'll like make anyone insecure or whatever, but I love interesting faces, and that doesn't mean necessarily conventionally beautiful. Like I think people are just beautiful in general. Like I love diversity of face shapes and features and all that. And so some of my favorite portraits to make are people who are quote unquote funny looking. You know, they've got crazy eyebrows, they've got a really big nose, they've got a really tiny nose, they've got, you know, an eye patch. But yeah, so I really like that kind of stuff. And I just hope that if you don't get a portrait, it's because you don't want one, not because you don't think anyone wants to see it. Rahab says, I'm going to resend it. Cool beans.
Let's see. Where do I? I know what I want to do. That's in the wrong place.
Becca says, doing my fiancé's eyeliner was how I first started flirting and spending time with him, LOL. We were in a play together, and I insisted on doing his stage makeup so I could spend time alone with him apart from the rest of the cast. That's adorable. You got to hold your crush's face, just like touch their face platonically. Smooth. Like, I want to do your makeup. That's amazing.
That's the way to do it.
That's hilarious. Wholesome stuff like that fuels me. One of my favorite memories was, like from my current relationship was before we were dating. I got really drunk at a bar. Not really drunk, but like tipsy drunk enough to get like upset over things and be like, I'm upset, I'm a wreck, and like sit at the table and be like, crisis. And when I was like that, she was like, oh, let me give you all the hugs and all the head pats and all the like, I'm gonna make you feel better. And I, you know, in retrospect, it's just kind of funny because she was just like, obviously she wanted me to feel better, but she liked the opportunity to like give me hugs and stuff. That's just when you gotta do it. Non-creepily, of course, but like,
yeah.
stuff like that is adorable. It's always a fun part of like relationships is like that, like, will they, won't they, like giving hugs and stuff and being like, oh no. I remember one time Gina told me something when we were still like friends, that when she was like, oh man, this thing happened, and it was like really like this big thing, and so I like grabbed her hand and I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. And she tells me all the time that she was just like screaming internally because I meant it as like a, you know, girls do that. They like grab each other's hands or like touch their back or whatever because like girls tend to be more physically affectionate, and she just like locked up, and in retrospect I can see it. Oh god, okay. Rahab, I read that as, Rahab said, I resent it, period. But I read it as, I resent it. And I thought I had said something offensive to Rahab. Like, I resent that comment.
How dare you, Dana?
Cool, you resent it. You didn't even, like, spell it wrong or anything. That's just how I read it. And, like, I was like, uh-oh. Oh, cool, Rahab. This is awesome. We'd be happy to do this.
Yeah, well, as soon as I finish this up, we'll get started on whatever it is. I haven't seen it yet, so.
Yeah, it came in through the email, and there's a note that you can go ahead and read because it's like specific for the artist.
Gotcha.
Some details. Thank you for resending that, Rahab. I'm not really sure what happened, but we got it.
Email's a funny thing. Alright, so there's that. So, and
Sky Kid, I feel that my hair right now is like, I shaved my head and I liked that look, but now I want my pixie cut again, but I gotta let it grow out. So it's like that weird, like, growing out, but not shaped. Jess is cutting the sides and like shaping it on Thursday, and I can't wait because I just look like a very small cactus or something. When I come out of the shower, they form spikes, so I have like approximately like 20 spikes on my head. It's so cute, but it looks so silly.
I'm glad that my hair, like I cut my own hair and I've been doing it long enough that I was ready for this. Like, so luckily I haven't had any issues with my hair because I'm just like, yeah, I've been cutting it for years already, so NBD.
Oh my god! Becca says, my fiance and I were actually cast as boyfriend and girlfriend in the play before we ever started dating, so I contend that the director who cast us was a bit of a psychic. That is so funny.
That's awesome.
So were you like, it sounds like you were the thirst one back then, where you were just like, this is great. I wonder, like, oh, I'm sure you guys have talked about it. Has he said the same thing? Was he like, oh no, our boyfriend and girlfriend, this is crazy? Was it that kind of thing? Because that would be adorable. I love situations like that.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if we were like dating in real life?
Haha, we look like such a real couple here. Have you seen that? There's a famous picture that makes its way around Reddit and stuff, and it's a picture of a guy and a girl, and they've got like their arms around each other and they're smiling for the photo. And the guy comments on it because it's on some social media. He says, we kind of look like a couple here, haha. And the girl goes, a couple of besties. And everyone's just like, no! Obliterated.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's my surprise. And I started off doing one of my go-tos, and I was like, you know what? Oh. No.
That's gonna be cute. Xavier said, my hair is like shoulder length guy's hair, so I go from being a prince to a mad hobo several times a day. I can see that. Guys with longer hair, it's really cool because like I like when guys have longer hair. I think it's neat. Same with like girls with shorter hair. I like that, like, you know, not to say that like hair length has to have like a gender attached, but you know, when you think of girls, you tend to think of long hair and guys short hair, and so I like it when it's kind of switched up. And I think guy long hair is really cool because it can look like messy and scruffy and all that, but then sometimes it looks killer, you know? Like you think of those, like, I don't know, there's just like an aura to it, I guess. Like when I think of, who am I thinking of right now? What's his face? The guy from, I think he's from, what's it called? Why am I spacing? The show with the 5 guys who do fashion and stuff.
Oh, Queer Eye?
Yeah, Queer Eye. He's got long hair. And it's so beautiful.
He has a really nice hair. Yeah, I used to have really long hair, and like there's like this weird sort of like if you run into another guy with long hair, you just kind of look at each other and go, yeah. You just kind of like, it's just like, yeah, we know. Like that knowing nod.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I cut it a long time ago. I guess technically it's medium length though, so I don't like having short hair.
Did you see the note attached to that, by the way, Ben?
Oh, I did not, and I'm a dummy for not looking.
It's okay. I mean, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Xavier said destroy the gender stereotypes. Yeah!
If the portrait is too much work, it's fancy.
Gender roles, more like pizza rolls.
Ah! Totino's.
My shirt is kind of about that. I like this shirt a lot.
Portrait is definitely not too much work, so we're good.
Thanks for following up and getting something though, Rahab. I mean, seriously, we really like giving back to people when they donate.
Yeah, that's why it's there. We definitely appreciate the tips, and like if you really don't want something, we're not gonna force it on you.
Yeah.
But like we definitely always appreciate.
You don't have to feel like it's like rude to or anything.
Yeah.
We really want to. Skykid said, epic at Becca's boyfriend and girlfriend role story. Same thing happened to my best friend. She fancied an actor and she got cast to be her husband. Now they're together, boyfriend and girlfriend.
Nice.
Wait, I guess I'm confused. She fancied an actor and then she got cast to be her husband? That's fun. Is that like The Office the musical, where like half of the cast was played by the opposite sex? I guess Gina and I were the only one who saw that, but like Michael Scott was played by a woman, and Pam's fiance Roy was played by a woman, so they were canonic lesbians, even though they used he pronouns, which made me sad because I wanted to see Office lesbians, but...
So in your heart, you
Yeah.
saw Office lesbians.
Yeah.
And that's where it matters.
Maya, we would love that. Like, that's back when we were still doing events. Like, we had if the pandemic wouldn't have happened, I think we had a trip to Greece this summer, almost lined up.
That was something. We had stuff like, that was in the works, and
Switzerland, or did that happen last year with Ryan?
Yeah, there was a thing that almost. Or
something that kind of flew under my radar because it didn't affect me, but something with Switzerland.
Yeah, there was a rumor.
But yeah, oh, sorry.
Oh, there was. I remember. I'm vaguely. There was an event. They hit Ryan first, and he was just like, "Yeah, I can't go to Switzerland right now. So here, I'm gonna pass you off to
the team."
Yeah.
Yeah, Maya, we would love to though, because I know at the very least we'd have somewhere to stay in Germany, and Germany's not terribly far from Poland, and y'all have good public transit over there. I would die if we had to be in Germany for some reason. If we could stay at Anna's house, that would be rad.
Yeah,
They've got the space.
I would just like to be able to get on a plane again without like.
Yeah.
I miss traveling.
Oh yeah.
Like it was nice. Like getting a break was nice and stuff, and it was like cool. Like you relax for a little while. I don't have to.
There's no adventure to it. Traveling full time was an adventure.
Yeah, and it does start to feel routine. That's always a bit weird.
I don't think I ever reached that.
Oh.
It was routine adventure. It was routine unexpectedness. So to me, it never settled in as like, I'm bored.
I mean, yeah, I always like getting on a plane felt like getting in a taxi. Like it didn't feel. But I also had years on the road before I became a pancake artist. I didn't fly nearly as much because I was mostly I would travel for work, but like I had to take tools with me and stuff. So like I would drive where I had to go, but like I had basically a decade on the road before I became a pancake artist. So like I was already sort of jaded on travel.
Also, where am I supposed to get my workout if not from like heaving those flight cases over everything.
These true facts.
Yeah, dude. I am so weak now. I go to pick up something, I go to carrying groceries, and I'm sore the next day. We used to be in and out of airports, walking a half mile across LaGuardia, pulling 100 pounds each, throwing it into trunks of cars, and it felt like a daily workout. I really liked it. I'm gonna have to walk at least a quarter mile with 100 pounds of equipment most days.
Okay. And, gotta get to Dick's and buy some weights before.
I have weights. Remember, I just ordered some.
Oh well, then there you go.
They're not opened because I'm weak and scared, and also fatigued because of my stupid doctor taking me off of the highest dose of Wellbutrin you can be on, cold turkey. I'm gonna egg his house.
I'll join you. I got nothing else to do.
We should. No, I'm not gonna say that. People get arrested. I was gonna say we should cough on the eggs in the case we have COVID. That's terrible. I do not condone.
We don't condone giving other people COVID.
I do not condone viral warfare against malpracticing doctors.
Even if they are Even if they are duty pants, we don't condone being duty pants towards them.
Malpractice is serious, though, and I feel like doctors don't get enough repercussions. I've had it twice in 6 months, and both cases were serious stuff. Like, I guess no one botched a surgery, but the mono thing was pretty horrific. I just want to egg all their houses.
Yeah.
Still making that doctor salary, even though they poisoned me.
Just go to a lawyer.
I thought about it. Ugh.
Yeah, that's a whole nother can of worms. That's a big old mess. Who wants to deal with that?
It was kind of fun enough confronting them on the phone because they weren't getting back to me fast enough with customer service, and so I called them. And I'd just be like, "Hi, Dr. So-and-so. Do you remember giving me penicillin when I had mononucleosis without testing me? I haven't been able to sleep for 3 weeks. How you feel about that?" And they were just like, I don't recall. And I'm like, "Oh, you did." And, call me a Karen. I don't care. I don't do that stuff almost ever. And I was not sleeping, and I wanted to chew out the doctors, and then I got a call 3 hours later, "Hi, are you calling our doctors? Please stop. I'll help you." And I was like, "Oh, it's good to hear from you."
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just gotta put fire under people and yell at a person with more medical knowledge than you'll ever have. Except for on mono.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I've definitely...
Metal.
Yeah, he's a punker. Got a mohawk, got a leather jacket.
RBF.
And he's super serial. He's like, I don't care about anything.
I like the subtle definition on the snout and stuff.
Thank you. That's what I didn't want to accidentally make him look like he was smiling. So.
Nice.
Let's see.
Yeah, guys, I see you saying I should do it and all that. I mean, it was technically, I guess I could go in guns blazing, but they refunded me half of my doctor's bills, and all of the ones they refunded me were fair. I didn't feel like I paid for anything that was unfair that they could refund. The only thing was maybe the $30 of meds that ended up being poison, but they couldn't do anything about it because it was a pharmacy and not them. But they gave me all the money back that made sense, all the stuff from malpractice, so I got about $800 back or something like that. And I don't know, it was hours and hours and hours and hours of phone calls. It's so easy to be like, "Hey, you should go in guns blazing," and it's like, well, I already spent dozens of hours on the phone sick with mono and not sleeping, and it's like, that was months ago, and I'm past it. My only hope, I don't care about money, I don't care about revenge, my only hope is that they get a clue and don't make this super easy mistake to anyone else. If you have mono or strep throat, do not get penicillin. Do not. It's the worst. I didn't sleep more than 3 hours a night for about 3 or 4 weeks. So just... Yikes, Xavier. Yeah, that's when you go in. I've dealt with lawyers. I'm still missing $7,500. See, that wasn't me. My sleep is valuable, but it was not almost $8,000 of losses. That would be horrendous.
Yeah, it's knock on wood. I've had not great experiences with doctors, but I've yet to have malpractice level.
Xavier said, no, I meant egging his house. Yeah, okay. It'd be 3 doctors. It'd be 3 different doctors. Also, Chris said, this is the calmest yet most entertaining thing to watch. I'm sorry if me yelling over it affects that. I'll lower my voice. I know you're not saying that, but I feel like we've got like this calm stream going on and I'm yelling about stupid doctors I want to beat up.
Let's see, when's the last time I did a self-portrait? I'm trying to think. I remember we had that convention. I did one.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I've done one since then, though.
Yeah, Xavier, sorry you had to deal with that. That's absurd. World isn't fair sometimes.
What happened to Xavier? I missed that.
The 8,000 thing.
Oh. Medical bills are ridiculous.
Chris says, LOL, the rant is very entertaining. Good. So you've got your calm and then you've got your entertaining.
There you go. See, you're sour and you're sweet.
This is as if like Bob Ross was just yelling about his like missed phone bills, and everyone was like, "Great, best of both worlds." I feel like that's this. I feel like we reach an okay balance. I know Dan gets huffy with me because he'll be, and people like Becca and Sky Kid and all you guys who are regulars have probably seen this, but Dan will be like in here talking by himself, and then I'll barge in, and then I'll just be like, what?
You're like, hey guys.
Yeah, well, I don't do that. I'm more just like walk in and I'm just like, God, what if I put the mic in my mouth? And then everyone in the chat's like, put the mic in your mouth. And then I put the mic in my mouth and it makes the loudest like bass noise, like, and Dan will be like, why are you in here? And I'm like, do you want me to leave? And he's like, I guess not. He's all like somewhat passive aggressive. He's like, I guess not. And I'm like,
what
okay,
that means is probably.
Then I'm gonna screw around, and I just walk around in here, and then then Hank will walk in, and then Hank and I will start like, I don't know, quacking at each other like ducks, and Dan's like, what is happening?
Guys, I'm trying to be metaphysical.
I love Dan so much, but it's very fun to bother him because he gets like very old lady very quick. Like he'll be like, just a quiet stream. Then everyone in the chat's like, Dana, put the mic in your mouth again. And I'm like, I'm listening to the people.
And giving the people what they want.
Xavier, thank you. A lot of people have said that, and I hope I acknowledged it when they said it, but a lot of people are referring to us as Bob Rosses and the Bob Ross of this and that, and it's very sweet. It's a high compliment. Seriously, like that's not just like a mindless comparison. Bob Ross, there's a reason he has the reputation he has. Also, that looks exactly like you so far. That's terrifying.
Good, that's what I'm going for. I want to terrify everybody with my face.
It's very good. Maya said, "Put the mic in your mouth again."
I'm not going to stop you.
I promise I'm not like putting my mouth on it. I just put it within my mouth without it touching anything. Okay, here we go, guys. Putting the mic in. Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna put the lav mic in my mouth. So if you've got headphones or if you are sound sensitive, then maybe take the headphones off, or I don't know, just prep yourself. Okay, here we go. Okay guys, well thank you for watching. If you can go ahead and like and subscribe, go ahead and hit that bell, and we'll see you guys next time. I live to entertain. Honestly, it wasn't as funny until I heard the noise myself. Like if you put on the headphones,
oh yeah,
it's so bassy.
That proximity effect, yo.
Yeah. Also, I meant to read something that was said earlier, but then I just spaced. It was from Rahab. Rahab said, I'm legit gonna misbehave after I get this portrait. Some not-so-humble bragging is about to take the socials by a storm. So that's cool.
Nice.
Xavier said, heavy is the weight of the crown to give the people what they want, what they demand of me. What's that a quote from? My dialogue for Dana, if I ever wrote a script based off of y'all. True. That's hilarious. That kind of makes me want to ask you guys to like... do you guys know Hank well enough? Like, you stream regulars? Like, have you gotten a good like grasp on what Hank's about? Because I want you guys to be like... I want to be like, what colors are the Dancakes team? What animals would we be? What quotes from movies would we be? That kind of stuff is fun. Remember that time? What did we talk? We said, what kind of dessert would we be, I think? I said I was pudding. And everyone was like, why? And I was like, obviously, because I'm... like pudding.
There you go.
There was a good reason. I love that kind of stuff. I love that Xavier would go as far as to write dialogue for me in an imaginary script. I appreciate that. Sky Kid, I'm sorry that you had to lower the volume. That's okay. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing to me? I just blew out your speakers. Maya said, I can't wait to get to know Hank. You shouldn't be able to wait, because Hank is a delight. I love that man.
He's a good man. He's a good friend.
Hank is the best of all of us.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the Office quote where it's like, I would never say this to his face, but I think Hank is an incredible person and an even more incredible manager or something. And then Oscar says, why wouldn't you say that to his face? Because it's Michael Scott who's always, you know, insulting people through jokes, and he's like, I would never say this to her face, but I think Pam is an amazing person and an incredible artist. And they're like, why wouldn't you? The Office has been my background noise lately.
I just finished Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, and I got into it after a while. It's definitely, of all the Marvel shows, because it was on ABC, so it's like, it has more of like a network TV show, like CW type vibe.
Yeah.
Because they just had to crank, because like they had to crank out a bunch of them every year. It wasn't like Daredevil where like they could, you know, basically write, you know, a 14-hour movie. You know, but I still enjoyed it, and it's but yeah, it's all over now, so now I gotta move on to something else. I don't know what it's gonna be. I mean, well, actually, the new season of Star Trek Discovery's coming out, so that's probably gonna be it. You laugh? Did someone say something funny in chat? Or are you laughing at my Star Trek?
I'm laughing at. I'm sorry, I was listening, but Xavier says, Ben, you're a solid chill vibe, like carrot cake or something you'd eat with coffee. You got an awesome beige leather color. You're a solid 8. IDKY, you're 8, but you're 8.
I'll take that.
That's wonderful.
One, I love carrot cake, and that's pretty much it. I love carrot cake and coffee, so like, if I'm those two things, then I'm in.
Excuse me, Xavier. Do you associate beige with the number 8? Because that's what I do.
Or am I an 8?
Like
on a scale of 1 to 10.
Ew, that's objectifying. Gross.
Hotornot.com.
I associate 8 with the color beige.
Alright, there's my face. What color? I'm gonna give myself a blue outline.
My color palette for Ben would match like a 6 or a 7, somewhere in between there. 8's not terribly far off, but it's more like a 6. Blue.
Alright, so here it is.
Ben is very orange. Nice. Xavier said you're a 12 out of 10. That's so cute.
Oh man.
Ben is tapioca pudding or applesauce to me. That's what Sky Kid said. Wow.
I like both of those things, so.
I love all these like earth warm tones for you. Tapioca, like carrot cake, coffee, beige, leather. You're just a very brown tan boy.
What can I say?
The blue outline is giving me Rick and Morty vibes, says Chris. Rahab says, hella cute. Thank you so much, Ben.
Yeah, anytime.
Rahab, thank you so much for the request.
All right, so
and the donation.
We're technically a little over time here, so but we'll do one last one here, if someone tosses something out in the chat, or if someone donates real quick.
Yeah, guys, last chance to donate.
Yeah, this is the last call. We're technically 10 minutes over, so this is extra. We're in overtime. Pickle Rick? I mean, I haven't done that one in a while.
It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I feel like Ben has a low-key chaotic energy.
He needs to be a dessert with a surprise in it. You are a Fat Tuesday cake with the little baby in it.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Dana, you're those little pudding cups in anime. Wow, your colors are kind of like banana yellow. Maybe not banana, but a pastel yellow. That's so cute. I'm gonna scream.
Which Pickle Rick do I want to do? There's so many.
I feel like we always do the one where he's just a pickle. You could do the ones with the robot arms and legs.
You mean the complicated one?
Yeah. Xavier, 4 and 16 are some of my favorite numbers. 4 especially. 4 is my lucky number. 4 to me is green and 16 is orange and maybe like a little green. Sky Kid said, Becca, do you mean like edibles for the dessert with a surprise in it? Ben, are you an edible?
I don't know. I've never had edibles, so I could not tell you.
But you know what they do. You know what they're about.
They make you not hungry?
Happy. No, sometimes they make you hungry. Yes, Sky Kid, Ben is a special brownie. I love the enthusiasm here. I like that I'm pastel yellow. I'll take it. Pastel yellow is, or just yellow in general, is one of my favorite colors to wear. I don't wear a ton of pink, but I'm wearing pink today.
There you go.
There you go. That's my interpretation of y'all, says Xavier. Xavier, that was invaluable, and I appreciate you sharing. That made me laugh.
I can get these eyes the right size. Probably not, but that's okay.
Sky Kid says, I learned the word from the bros, Dana. Hilarious. That's what brothers are for. Teaching you about edibles.
Teaching you all the curse words and about things that are, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Whew.
I don't want to get us in trouble with.
Hey, no cocaine. We got in a little trouble on our last stream. Not one of these. We got hired for an event. And we made a joke about cocaine. We should not have, I guess. So no,
yeah, it wasn't.
No cocaine jokes.
It wasn't like about actually taking cocaine or advocating to take cocaine because
It was like, what if snow was cocaine? That'd be funny. And they were like, hey.
The mountaintops of Denver.
They were like, hey, don't do it. I'm not trying to, I hope this doesn't seem mean. It's just kind of an inside joke lately where it's kind of like, oh man, because you know how it is. You get in trouble and at first it's like, oh no, but then it's just kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to do it again, but
now we're gonna remember why we won't do it again, and it's just kind of a, you know how it is with friends. It's like you get in trouble together, and then it's an inside joke. Becca said, "I know I'm trying to be covert in my references." Yeah, special brownie can mean anything.
It could be like those ones that you use yogurt and they're fat free.
That's not special. That's just sad.
Nah, those are special. They taste great. Come on.
I haven't had one, to be TBH.
They taste like brownies, honestly.
Savior said, like us as Pokemon. Ben reminds me of that one sloth from 3rd gen. And
Wow.
Dana, you're like a Jigglypuff or Clefairy. That is so funny. The sloth, are you talking about the sloth or what it evolves into? Like there's a sloth where it's like it's got a pre-evolution and then like the big evolution. I imagine you mean the little one, which would be so funny. Or it's middle evolution. I mean, Ben can kind of look like the middle evolution. It's got a little bit of hair on the top of its head.
I'm out of my element when it comes to
Ben.
Pokemons. Okay, yeah.
Or sexiest yet.
Ooh, that one right there.
I think it's called slacking.
I feel that one.
And I'm Clefairy. That's so... Oh, the little one! So you're the little sloth on the ground.
That's okay, too.
Cute.
This full body one's really complicated, Dana.
Hey, I didn't say you had to.
Mm-hmm. You just challenged me.
That's what you did with the Squirtle one, and yet I followed my heart.
That's not what I do.
Oh. I guess I'll take Clefairy and Jigglypuff. Like, I feel like Jigglypuff... I mean, Clefairy's cute, yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
Clefairy's very cute. Little pink dude.
Let's see. His teeth. Rick's teeth are always such a pain because, like, his mouth is so. I can't outline them, so I just gotta try to make little dots. And hope I make them the right.
Honestly, I like that. I like when you can, like, flub something and make it just like dots.
Yeah, I just have to make sure none of them touch.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a animatronic rat pickle. I think it'll be okay.
Sentient.
Yes, that too.
Animatronic rat pickle.
Yeah. I'm Ricklepick. If Dan was a Pokemon, he would be... No, that's not offensive, Xavier. It's a totally... It's not like it's way off or anything. I feel like Dana is one of those fruit push pops that's full of many different colors, flavors. The one that every kid has eaten and enjoyed at one point in their childhood. Those push pops are usually branded with some kind of cute anime cartoon character too, and so I feel like that fits Dana. I love that everyone thinks I'm the cute one. I'll take it. I get like the anime pudding cup comparison.
That's fine.
And you're the sloth.
And I'm a sloth.
Which doesn't fit Ben at all, because Ben is arguably the most, like, active in terms of, like, work. It's like, probably tied between you and Hank. Except Hank doesn't, like, work on stuff all night. You do.
Yeah, I'm a night owl, so a lot of times, yeah, I just work through the night on stuff. Sometimes I wish I wasn't, but I can't help it. It's just my natural way of being.
Dr. Dan being a Lucario or an Alakazam. That's interesting. I mean, I know his favorite is Lucario. I feel like, Dan needs one that's the perfect blend of, like, just a tiny bit pretentious and intense, but also, like, super laid back and clueless. So, like...
I don't know what that would be.
Me neither. And I mean that with love. Maya said I would like to be a Lapras or a Blastoise. Those are good ones. Those are great ones. You got a blue theme going on. I don't want to be Squirtle. Squirtle's the coolest one. Hank is like a Machop or Machoke. Yep. Let me pull this up. Yeah, no, Hank would be a Machoke for sure. Ben, I feel like you're gonna laugh. There's Hank.
Yeah, no, that's Hank.
Yeah, is the mod camera working?
Yeah, that should be working.
Here we go, here we go. There's Hank. There's our boy. Yeah. It's just, imagine that Pokemon holding, like, a little bunny or something. That's so funny. I love this. A Riolu, Dana? Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see that.
Alright.
Huh. Becca says, Dana, you're the cute one until we're talking about something you're passionate about. You have quote-unquote fire when it comes to your friends and social/humanistic issues. Yeah, I get kind of, like, I don't know. Like, because, yeah, that's true. I guess I don't want to say, like, I don't get angry, because I don't mean it to be angry a lot of the times. I do get, like, passionate's a good word. I get, like, I can get kind of intense about it. I got that a lot as a kid, that, like, I argued too hard, or I got too, like, argumentative and whatever. But, you know, there's upsides to that.
Yeah. Yes.
As long as you're not a jerk about it, which is a balance. There's a really delicate balance between stubborn jerk and passionate, steadfast, like, holding your ground for what's right. You know what I mean?
Don't I know it?
Because, like, a lot, I mean, you and I are similar in that way in quite a bit. And, you know, that's definitely, like, led to you and I clashing heads. But I think that's a good thing, because it teaches you to, like, because there's always going to be people like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You have to learn to coexist and argue well with people, because there's such a thing as just, like, not moving an inch and just kind of being a jerk, even though you don't intend to be.
Yeah.
I think it all comes from, like, emotional intelligence to some degree. Like, also logical, but, like, someone can be the most logical person in the world and still be rude and mean. You know, it comes from, like, hey, I'm gonna pick my battles and also watch how I say things, because a conflict doesn't need to mean that we dislike each other. You know?
Alright, so now I'm going to outline my Pickle Rick. What am I going to outline him in?
Pickle Rick.
I guess I just do plain batter, because, like, he's got a lot of color, so it's hard to find that contrast.
Xavier, I disagree with that. Dan would be a dog Pokemon, because it says a mix of pretentious and relaxed, which I think you're saying that would be a dog Pokemon. I think that would be a cat Pokemon. Dan could be a Persian. Dan could be, like, the really elegant looking cat who, like, also in the show is kind of framed as being, like, I don't know, a little uppity, I guess. Oh, nice.
Here I am.
Dan can be Eevee or Growlithe. I could see Dan being, like, but he wouldn't be an Eevee because he's a big boy now. So what would he evolve into? There needs to be a normal type evolution. That'd be cool. Rahab said, I relate, Dana. That's why I decided to study law. Yeah, did you get that too as a kid? Like, oh, you should be a lawyer because you argue so much.
Mm-hmm.
So what my parents said to me. And, you know, obviously, if I had gone into being a lawyer, then, like, cool. But it's just, I don't know. It's just a funny thing that comes up a lot.
Oh, can we get a side-by-side with me and the pancake? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'll switch to the wide. Nice. Yeah. Sick. Cool beans. If Dan is edgy, he could be Mewtwo. Amazing. Dan is edgy. What's that quote from Pokemon the movie? It's I see now that the circumstances of one's birth is irrelevant. It's what one does with the gift of life that determines who they are. That's what Mewtwo says. So Mewtwo realizes even though he's, like, a laboratory abomination, he could be whatever he wants to be, and it's this super deep quote for Pokemon the movie that I think about all the time. It has the same energy as that Spy Kids quote that's like, do you think God too lives in heaven out of fear of what he's created?
Mm-hmm.
It's just Steve Buscemi totally serious. He's, like, looking off, like, above the camera, and he's like, do you think that God, he too lives up in heaven out of fear of what he's created? And everyone's always like, how is this from Spy Kids?
Gotta throw something out there.
Middle Migraine, what's up? Hello.
Oh, what other designs did we get? Let's see, we got a Kobe.
Spitting image.
Thanks. Got a Kobe. We've got a punker cat.
Do we want to do the roundup, or did you want to do one more pancake? You think
This
good?
is the last one. I'm about to flip Pickle Rick here.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
We'll do a roundup in a second, so hold tight.
Yeah, because I gotta leave here in about 15 minutes. So.
Oh, right. 90s kids movies were way too intense.
That's why they're still good. That's why I can still watch them now and be like, yeah, this still has relevance to my life. Heck, even Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead is still funny to watch.
That's a kid's movie?
Kind of. I guess it's more like, I mean, it's like a teenager movie. But it's definitely, it is a very 90s movie, very early 90s. It's like, it's like right before like, quote, like grunge happened and stuff. So it's like, it's got that weird, like, we're not sure what to do now that the 80s are over vibe. We're not sure what's cool yet, because it's only 1991.
Pickle Rick!
Szechuan sauce.
That's Pickle Rick. He turns into a pickle. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Sorry, that's a meme right now. People will put text over like a famous historical figure, like a super serious anime character or something, and then the quote under it will just say, "And then, dude, you won't believe it. He turns into a pickle. Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life." It's so funny.
That stuck to my. There he is.
I'm Pancake Morty. I'm a Pancake Morty. It's just crazy Morty. So we're getting some requests in now. So yeah, Ben, if you're done, cool. But we have been going for about 2 hours, so.
Yeah, that's. I mean, usually we go from 2 to 4, so we actually went a little bit over today, and I gotta leave because otherwise, yeah, we'd stay. But we'll be back tomorrow for Joy Pancakes, and we'll be back next Sunday for our next request stream. So like,
excuse me.
Feel free. We also like if you go to our store, we have you can actually put in a request beforehand in the store, and we'll have it for Sunday.
For sure. I'm gonna drop that link one more time, by the way, for anyone who wants to donate and you know, like have something to submit, and then we can do it first thing next time. We also do Joy Pancakes, which something like the ghost, the scream or the mask, ghost face mask. That's it. Like that could definitely be like a prompt in the Joy of Pancakes. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, all 2 to 4 Central Standard Time, same time as this. Stick around if you want to see the roundup. We're gonna round up all the pancakes and show them off. Maya asks, Dan is doing the weekly Joy Pancakes ?
I think he's doing tomorrow's. Are you doing tomorrow's?
I'd like to do tomorrow. Oh, okay. Wait. I cannot. I have therapy tomorrow, so I will probably do Wednesdays or Fridays. Dan might do tomorrow. I don't know. We're just so you guys know, we do get a lot of questions about who's doing what. So could you start putting them on the table? I'll go to the overhead. So we're gonna discuss that as a team soon, and I think we're gonna assign days so you can reliably be like, Dan works on Monday, Dana works Wednesday, Ben works Friday, or something like that. That's not set in stone, but you know what I mean. Like, we're gonna try to make it so it's not a toss-up of who does when.
Yep, and I'm making a pancake tomorrow, but I'm not doing Joy Pancakes as far as I know. It's not for Joy Pancakes. So as far as I know, Dan's doing it.
So yeah, we're gonna gather up these pancakes for you guys to see. Thank you so much to everyone who donated off the top of my head. Rahab donated, Skykid donated, Becca donated, Ashley donated, Emily, Everly, Chris donated. A lot of people contributed today, so thank you so much for that.
We really appreciate it.
Excuse me. I liked the Centaur I made. That was a highlight.
It was very good, yeah. I'm happy with my self-portrait. I feel like I captured my essence.
I want to go to like a shot where you can see all the pancakes since they're partially like cut off.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Waddles. Becca's dad.
We can actually get rid of the
Benjamin.
Get rid of the. There we go. Get rid of the wide for a second here. So that way we got. All right.
So I think they can see just about everything. I mean, it's definitely we're doing our best to squeeze these all in the frame. But guys, seriously, thank you so much again for watching. This was actually a very populated stream today. Unlike, this is the most we've had watching in at least 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. So yeah, we're gonna switch to the wide here, and say our goodbyes, and then awkwardly fade to black like we do every week.
Yeah. So does it make sense, by the way? And I'm just gonna say this on the stream, but like I know sometimes these guys are all like talking to each other, and I know we'll have a Discord, but would it make sense to like mute it and then fade to black and then like give it like 5 minutes? It's just a thought. I don't know.
Because then whenever someone watches the video later, they're gonna have 5 minutes of dead air at the end.
Yeah.
So, but we'll have a Discord by next week, so like y'all can just hang out in the Discord afterwards.
And you can come chat tomorrow, 2 to 4 Central Standard Time. Joy of Pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we'll see you guys next week. And actually, well, you'll see Dan tomorrow. We'll see everyone. We'll see the internet. I can't say we'll see everyone that's here now.
See the internet.
Yeah, but yeah, and we'll be back doing the request stream next week. Same Dancakes time, same Dancakes place.
Channel. Oh, really quick, I want to say one thing. We keep getting asked what we do with the pancakes, and I'm just going to take this opportunity to give one last plug to the preserved pancake art. These are all pancakes that are made of exactly the same thing as you see here. Like, these are just as much a pancake as much as this is a pancake. It just gets freeze-dried and put in a frame. So if you want to check out what we've got for sale, or commission your own preserved pancake, you can check it out there. Some of these will get preserved, not all of them. You know, we don't need 20 pancakes every other day, so, you know, a lot of them end up getting disposed, which, you know, some people say we're wasting food, but it's barely any food, and it's art, so...
Yeah, it's unfortunate that there was a point in time we were donating them and stuff, but like there's there's nowhere to take them at this point, so... Hopefully at some point we'll be able to do that again, but you know, until then, you know, and for better or worse, it gets tossed like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
So
it's just how things go. But just wanted to answer that because we got that question a few times. Yeah. Thank you guys so much, Maya, Becca, Sky Kid, Xavier, Rahab. I'm just trying to name all the ones I can think of.
Ashley, Bobby in the shop. And everyone else that we forgot. So we'll see y'all next time. I'm gonna step off to the side and hit fade to black.
I'm gonna do a little dance until we go to black. Love you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Thank you. See you next time. Bye.